This YCN Sports Wrap special is brought to you by William A. Smith Auction Gallery, hosting 45 auctions yearly, some on-site estate sales, and in their auction house in Plainfield, New Hampshire. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. Their full-service offerings include delivery of oil and propane, design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning systems. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with their roots going back much further as Country Press, AccuMail, and Kearsarge Shopper. And Lambert Auto Sales. You'll like it at Lambert.
Welcome to a special edition of YCN Sports Wrap. I'm your host, Andrew Zerhide. This week we'll be focusing heavily on the NHIAA Division III football champions, the Cardinals of Stevens. This Cardinal team beat the Interlakes Molten Borough Lakers in the Division III finals at UNH 46-20, which ended a 48-year football title drought for Stevens High School and the town of Claremont. The win also ended the school's 27-year title drought, as no other Stevens athletic teams have won a championship since 1989. This 2016 Cardinal team began their journey back in June when they held workouts, practices, and tryouts right up until the start of the season. Let's take a look at how Stevens head coach and some players felt back in August about this year's team compared to last year's. And we'll hear what they had to say about their chances to win it all going into what would turn out to be a very memorable championship season.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of guys back. We lost, only 5 seniors. So that helps with your, continuity, and then we're ahead of where we have been offensively because these guys are all coming back, having run the offense. Defensively, they know what we do. We do have 17 freshmen out, so we'll have to scale things back a little bit for them. But that'll give us a nice nucleus for our JV program where they can learn. We have a full JV schedule for them to play, and you can't learn the game without playing. So last year we had 3 freshmen. This year we got 17. So I'm pleased. Our numbers are up. We're up to 39 from 31 last year. Doesn't sound like much, but when you're sending a JV team with 14 kids as opposed to 22 now, it's a big difference. Yeah. Football to me is a team game. I mean, each team has good individual players, but I like the group that we have. Henry, he's a sophomore. He'll be the quarterback. He broke his wrist last year in the second game. Richard had to go from his familiar running back spot to quarterback, where he did a great job, but you fix one problem, you kind of short yourself another. But I thought Zach O'Brien did a great job, in the backfield. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball. Parker on the outside. I think we have enough of a mix between being able to run the ball and throw the ball that we can cause some matchup problems. At least that's the hope when you go in. But we have to stay healthy, and we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We have to take one game at a time. I'm pretty fortunate to have the coaches that I do. Josh Duford has been the offensive coordinator. This will be his second year. He did an outstanding job. We work together. Eric Anderson, defensive coordinator, does a fantastic job. He watches tape as much as I do, which is we spend a lot of time watching tape and preparing. You can't, in this division, it's very competitive. This division is going to be fantastic this year. If you're not prepared each week, you can't compete. And we won 6 games last year. A lot of that is a tribute to the work that Josh does with our offensive game plan, and Eric does a fantastic job with a defensive game plan. If anybody who saw the Bow game can attest to that, I'm very fortunate to have him. And Matt Bean came over from Newport last year, does a great job with helping out Eric with both lines, and our calls the defense for our JVs, and he's learned a lot. I'm pretty fortunate to have the guys that I do. I'm anxious to go and see what we do when we go up against somebody in a different color shirt.
We're very similar to last year. We're like years ahead of everything that we started last year because we came down this summer, and a lot of us are returning. So I think we're ready to go. We're excited to start playing. I have high expectations, but I don't really want to talk about them. I kind of want to show them out on the field. So that's what we're going to do. We all stand out. I think we're all really solid together, and as a team, we're really going to do good things this year.
More senior leadership. We're more motivated. We have a goal. And we're living in the moment because it's our last year playing sports together. just to live in the moment and have fun, and like Zach said, go as far as we want to go.
We have a lot more experience. We played in the big moment, and hopefully we can shine in the big moment this year. Last year didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. 21-14 against Bo. Short end of the stick, but we're looking to recap this year and take it home. Our coaches do a tremendous job just getting us prepared for every game, and Coach Ball has kind of taken a step back, and Josh Duvert has taken over the play calling as last year, and everybody's doing a good job with us. Everybody's easing us into it. We had a whole new offense actually starting last year, and it's been tremendous for us. We've done pretty well with it.
I know it's a lot of returning players, so we have a lot more experience. We already know the playbook, so we can already build off of that before our even first scrimmage. And I just think that we're going to be that much farther ahead than the competition. I think if we all stay motivated, we expect nothing less than what we know we can do, which is state championship.
Hey, Cardinals on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cardinals!
As was just said, this year's team compared to last year's has more seniors, but also more freshmen, which has turned out to be an interesting and successful combination. When we come back on YCN Sports Talk, we'll take a look at the Cardinals during their first full contact scrimmage against the Lebanon Raiders, which was played back in August. We'll be right back.